Halloween, everyone! I'm here to show you how to teach your dog the place command to hopefully help them stay calm while you have trick-or-treaters this Halloween season. I have Kimbo here dressed as a bumblebee, and he's going to help show us how to teach your dog place. A few things we need before we get started. I recommend having a leash and collar on your dog when teaching them anything new. That way, if they make a mistake or need help along the way, we can guide them. So I recommend using a slip collar or a martingale collar. I'm going to put this, sorry buddy, gotta take away your antennas. I'm going to put this around Kimbo's head. And then this one has a tab. I'm going to slide it down to make sure it's kind of snug, but I can still fit my finger underneath the collar. Then we'll put your antennas back on, buddy. Next, I'm going to put my leash and attach it to his collar. So he is ready to go. Next, I'm going to have a small, easy-to-eat treat that he is fond of. It is not even the size of a dime. Here you go. That way, I can reward him for doing the right thing and show him exactly what to do to earn a treat, something that he enjoys. Now, if your dog is really food motivated like Kimbo, you can also use their regular dog food as treats. But if not, I would use something small and easy to eat. Okay, I'll give you one more. Good sit. Next, I also recommend having something to put your treats in that allows you quick and easy access to them so you can reward your dog in a timely manner. Timing is very important when you're working with your dog. That's why it's great to have a leash on them while working with them, along with having treats to reward them. So there are 4 stages for a dog to learn a new command. The first stage is the showing stage. The second stage is fluency, practicing over and over to make sure your dog understands it. The third stage is proofing and generalizing, which means you move different locations and you make sure they can handle different distractions with the command. And then the fourth stage is maintenance, just making sure you're consistent when you ask them to do this command. The first stage of showing, I'm going to show you to introduce place to your dog. So I like to use an elevated dog bed, but you can use a dog bed that you already have in your house. We're going to show Kimbo, thank you for giving me your foot. Here, you can have another one. We're going to show Kimbo place by taking the leash and a treat and guiding him to the bed. Once all 4 feet are on the bed, we are going to reward and put the treat on the bed because we want him to think the bed produces the treat. Then we're going to go to the same side that we led him on and reward him again. Once he's comfortable getting on and off the bed, then we start adding the command place. We are going to say the word place right before he jumps on the bed. I give him a reward, and then every time I give him a treat, I tell him place. Next, we are going to start adding the 3 D's of dog training: distance, distraction, duration. So I start adding distance between Kimbo and myself while he's on the bed and I want him to stay there. If he gets off the bed, I use the leash and I gently correct him and put him back to the bed, and then I go the distance again so that he understands he has to wait there. Once he waits for the amount of time I want him to, I will go back and reward him on the bed. One thing I want to mention is we need to have a release command with this place command. A release command is a word that lets Kimbo know, okay, it's time to get off. I'm going to use the word free, but whatever you use, whether it's okay, let's go, or free, as long as you stay consistent, that's what matters. So he needs to understand that if I go 10 feet away, I will come back and reward him and then tell him free to get off. Don't free your dog from a distance. That will hurt your stay later on. So always go back to your dog, tell them free, and then let them off the bed. So next I'm going to start adding distractions. I'm going to clap my hands, pat my legs, tell him place, and then when he stays, I give him a treat. Then we start adding duration, how long he's on the bed. So it could start out as a minute, 2 minutes, and then work all the way up to 10 to 15 minutes, and there's no time limit, okay? But when you start working in your longer durations, reward your dog for staying on the bed every few minutes to let them know you're doing a great job and I appreciate it. Remember, what you want to do, thank you, buddy. Remember, you want to always go back to your dog, reward, and then tell them free. So make sure when you're doing this, you keep your sessions fun, short, And then you start testing your dog. Okay, now we work up to the big distractions like knocking on the door. So you yourself go knock on the door, tell your dog to go to place, walk them to the bed using the leash and the treats. Open your door and pretend there's trick-or-treaters there. And while you are doing that, look at your dog, remind them place, and then go back and reward them for staying. Kimbo and I are going to show you with a live scenario of trick-or-treaters, and hopefully you and your dog can do the same. We hope this video helps you out a lot, and remember to have a safe and happy Halloween, and we will see you next time. Thank you. Place. 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 Good place. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good place. Good place.